This is going to be the new Meta 424 that averaged a 98% win rate and scored 4+ goals a game at its best. You're going to want to get it. It absolutely slaps in this match engine. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. So first up, we'll get the powerhouse out of the way. That is going to be Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously, over in France, we enjoyed a perfect season over in the French division, winning 33 games and only drawing one against Lille. Nearly a perfect 34 out of 34 sweep. We win the Champions League in extra time against AC Milan. The only disappointment being the French Cup, but we get eliminated by RC Lens in the 9th round. We also go ahead and win the Trophy de Champion. A little bit of French twist on that in a 4-2 win over Toulouse right there. Going over to the league, it is going to be Kylian Mbappe with 38 goals, Kolo Muani with 34, and Dembele coming in with 20. We're going to finish in first, second, and third with the average rating, and it is going to be Marco coming in with 24 assists, and Dembele with 24 as well. Honestly, remarkable stuff from this PSG team. Second place for clean sheets, second place coming in for the most player of the matches as well, that being Kolo Muani. We absolutely took over football, we really did. Most points per game, obviously nearly at the perfect 3. Most goals at 151, the most shots at over 885. I mean, that is nuts. Fewer shots against at 149, possession-wise at 55%. Which is not too bad considering the levels of possession in this league. The fewest conceded at 21, and the most clean sheets coming in at 18. The data hub is going to feel a little bit outrageous. Here we go. 4.44 goals a game, 0.62, over 26 shots a game, and 85% pass completion, and a tackle win ratio of 78.03. This could be the best tactic ever. And we'll watch this Champions League final because it had a lot of drama in. As you can see, we went 1-0 up inside of 4 minutes, and credit to Milan because before the 30th minute, they come back, had a bit of passion, a bit of desire, a bit of fight, and Leao comes in and tucks it in. But I will say, we bounced back, and we always do. A great give and go there from Mbappe through to Kolo. He's through 1-on-1. It's an easy finish. We'll take the trophy. Up next is going to be Liverpool and potentially the best season out of all of the tests. We win the Carabao Cup in quite comfortable fashion over Newcastle in a 2-0 win. The FA Cup will also take in 4-0 fashion over Manchester City. The Europa League we win against Benfica in 3-0 fashion. And we also go invincible in the Premier League. I mean, come on, guys. Remarkable display for this Liverpool team. Obviously, you can see here some of the previous fixtures. A 6-0 win over Luton. Nunes top goal scorer, 39 goals. Jota in third place, 23 goals. Salah, Nunes, Robertson, 1, 2nd, 3rd in the average rating. Salah, Roberts, Trent, first, second, third assists. Alisson most clean sheets. Honestly, complete takeover season. Stat-wise, most points per game at 2.74. Most goals at 150. Fewer shots against at 184. Most shots at over 820. Fewest conceded and the most clean sheets. I mean, come on, guys. Smash the like button. We're putting on a display right about now. Data hub-wise at 3.95, meaning we were just shy of scoring 4 goals a game in the Premier League. 0.55, 21.61 shots a game, an 85.73 pass completion, and a tackle win ratio of 74.49. We absolutely are destroying the system. FA Cup final against the best team in the game. Are they the best team? Not when you got my tactics, they're not. A shocker disaster there, and Diego Jota loops Edison. An absolute bit of elegance from Jota there. And we're going to go again with Van Dijk building up from the back. Endo into Salah, through into Darwizzi. Touch inside and a beautiful finish off the post, leaving Edison stranded. Absolute disaster for this team. Darwin Núñez putting on the burners now. Cutting inside. Absolutely, who is that? He has been torn apart. Nathan Ake got absolutely played with. Kovacic off the field, crying in the cup final. Trent Alexander-Arnold spreads it out wide into Salah. Great first touch inside, cut inside. It's shocking for the City defence. What a win. Lastly, Plymouth. Bit of a change, right? Lastly, it's going to be Plymouth, which we're not going to complain. We come out and transform this team from a disaster to absolute thrills. I mean, we only lost 4 games in the Sky Bet Championship. Quarterfinals in both English Cups as well. Not too shabby if I don't say something. Shabby, not shabby. Myself. Sky Bet Championship, as you can see, Leeds do actually win that automatic, the playoff final. We get automatic promotion alongside of Leicester. Ryan Hardy with 34 goals. Bundu picking up 25 as well. Mumba and Bundu first and second with the average rating. Forshaw and Mumba first and second for assists as well. Team stat wise, yeah, we're going to be dominant. Most points per game, most goals at 141, most shots. Possession wise, we're not going to be on there. This is not really a possession based system. Conceded, we're in second place. We're going to take that any day. And clean sheets were joint 4th alongside of Sunderland and Bristol City. Going over to the data hub, it is going to be 3.07 at this level, guys. Championship, weak team, still over 3 goals a game, only 0.91 conceded, an 86.54 pass completion, ripping past 17 shots a game, and a 76% tackle win ratio. It's Mr. Do-It-All. The tactic ticks all the boxes. Round off the FA Cup, a bit of FA Cup magic against Manchester United. We go 1-0 up in 55 minutes. Credit to Manchester United where it is due. They do get back into the game, although to be fair, they should be stampeding us right now. It's a good finish from Martial. I'm not going to take it away from the lad at all. We then go back in extra time. A little bit of play here, actually. Elegant play. Going down the right-hand side, spreading it back into the middle, where it is going to be Wayne picking up quite the easy finish. Little celebration there. Then Manchester United building up from the back, as they like to do. Eriksen through to Martial, ties it up. The goalkeeper dived 20 minutes before the shot was taken. But this is where drama. Penalty, 116th minute. Penenka down the middle. Goodbye. And now to your favourite part of the video, that is going to be the tactic breakdown. If you are enjoying, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get over 13 perks to this channel, including access to all 3 of the tactics on display today, which absolutely are amazing. The console version and the mobile version, early tactic release, early video release, priority in the tactic and the rebuild requests, one-on-one tactical help, so much more, including giveaways, so much more. You can come over to the Patreon in the description and also on the screen. Nearly 3,000 people have made that decision and not one has regretted it. Let's go over and talk about this tactic. So it is going to be the new meta 4-2-4. The sweeper keeper is going to be on support. The wing back on the right is going to be on attack, on cross more often, sit narrower, and also tackle harder. And that's also going to be duplicated for the left back. So exactly the same, almost a mirror image. Ball playing defender on the left is going to be on dribble more and tackle harder. And again, we're going to mirror it for the right hand side. I will go ahead and say this right now. It's a very attacking tactic, and you might concede the odd goal here and there, but you are going to go out and score a redonkulous amount of goals and have a crap ton of fun. And that's all that matters. It is a video game. Some people forget that. Going over to the midfield is going to be a deep line playmaker on defend, on more direct passes, and also tackle harder. And next to him is going to be a DM on support, simply on tackle harder. So a nice balance in the midfield, one real defensive-minded player, and then one who is going to be defensive as well, but he's going to play more direct balls in behind and utilise the great runs provided by both wide players and both inside forwards. Now going over to the inside forwards is going to be a support on shoot more often, sit narrower, and also tackle harder. And on the left-hand side, that is going to be duplicated again. A nice mirror image, and it's because it works so well. You don't need to sometimes overcomplicate things for no reason. Again, if your wide players have got poor finishing, definitely take off shoot more often. Up front, we're going to have an advanced forward on the left on shoot more often and tackle harder. And next to him, it's going to be the mirror. You can literally divide this 50-50 apart from the midfield, and it's identical. It works so well. A nice balanced approach, very attacking, lots of fun to play with. Now, let's get into the team instructions. So all based off the attacking mentality on the tiki-taka style, we're going to opt with a fairly narrow approach. We are going to overlap left, overlap right, focus down the right and the left. You saw how many chances were provided, real high quality chances from the wide areas in those games. We're going to go with shorter passing directness matched with the tempo being set to higher. We're going to run at defence, and you best know it's a meta tactic. Low crosses are coming in. In transition, meta base, so counter press, counter, distribute quickly, and on this occasion, we're going to let the goalkeeper decide. We're only going to tell him to keep it short. And lastly, out of possession for the default tactic, but do stick around for the other 2 and the mobile and console. The high pressure line of engagement, the much higher defensive line, get stuck in, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and also much more often. To the attacking variant. This variant is designed if you can't somehow score goals with that previous tactic and you're desperate for a goal, 1-0 down, you need goal difference, whatever the scenario is. The sweeper keeper is on attack on more direct passes. The wing back is going to be on cross more often and sit narrower alongside a tackle harder. That's going to be exactly the same for the left back as well. Both of the ball playing defenders remain unchanged. The big change is the addition of 2 Volantes, both on support, both on tackle harder. Very important to make these changes to get that midfield a little bit more aggressive and attacking minded. Inside forward on the right is going to be set to attack on shoot more often, sit narrower, and tackle harder. That's going to be exactly the same for the left-hand side as well. 2 advanced swords up front, both on shoot more often, both on tackle harder. This means this tactic is now perfectly a mirrored image. Both roles, both the same sides, identical instructions, absolute bliss to the team instructions. So again, attacking on the tiki-taka mentality, we're going to go with fairly narrow once again. We're going to overlap left, overlap right, focus down the right, focus down the left, shorter, a higher tempo, be more expressive, run at defence, and the low crosses. The addition of this down here is really going to elevate this tactic to the next attacking level. Transition, bish, bash, bosh, counter press, counter, distribute quickly. We're not going to filter whether he takes long goal kicks or short goal kicks. Get the ball moving. We want goals. And lastly, out of possession, we are going to instantly go in with the high press and line of engagement. We're going to roll in with a much higher defensive line, much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution. We're going to get stuck in, and that's going to seal out the attacking variant. Now you want one to defend. That's where this creation comes in, a much more calm and composed sort of 4-2-4. Almost shapes up as a 4-4-2, to be fair. The goalkeeper back on support on the default. We're going to have a default right back as a wing back on support, same as the left back. Both of the ball-playing defenders, again, are now going to be restricted to purely default ball-playing defenders on defend. A DM on the right on tackle harder, and also on the left, nice and simple. A defensive winger on the right, simply on support, and that's going to be exactly the same for the right or the left-hand side. So again, so far, a complete mirror image along the team. A deep line forward on support on hold up the ball, really vital to get that in there. And obviously the advanced sword remains on attack, on shoot more often, and tackle harder. You can probably tell from the shape, we're now going down a much more sort of sit back, still a little bit of pressing, but a bit more of a direct approach to the team instructions. Again, custom tiki-taka on the balanced mentality. Now we're going to go direct, pass into space, slightly more direct, standard, run at defense, hit early crosses, and you can have mix, but I really like low, so I'm going to go with low. This is going to take a total of about 1 second. Counter. Lastly, out of possession, the standard line, the high pressure line of engagement, much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and of course, get stuck in. Over to console. The best console tactic ever made on this channel, 100%. I mean, ridiculous season. We win the Trophy de Champion in 7-2 fashion over Toulouse. The French Cup we win in 4-0 fashion over Toulouse. And we absolutely batter the French League. Not even losing a game. 30 wins, 4 draws, 112 goal difference. Kylian Mbappe, 38 goals. Kolo Muani with 23. Mbappe, Asensio, Dembele, first, second and third. Marco with 28 assists. Mbappe with 17. Donnarumma coming in with the most clean sheets. I mean, we absolutely took over world football. We scored over 3.9 goals a game. I don't know if you know how insane that is on console. It's nuts. 0.62 conceded, over 21.6 shots a game, and 86% pass completion, and a very high tackle win ratio. You gotta want to get it on the Patreon. It absolutely cooks. Josh, does it work on mobile? Yeah. It works on mobile. We win the German Super Cup against Leipzig in 3-2 fashion, and we come out and actually win the Bundesliga, semi-finalists of the Pokal. The only disappointment really was the Champions League. Harry Kane scored 36 goals. Leroy Sané come in with 16 assists as well. Absolutely remarkable stuff, and it works on every single platform. If you boys have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Keep the comments coming on any future tactics you want to see, and yeah, have a great rest of your day. I'll be seeing you in the next one.